Hello and welcome to the most boring man on YouTube. So finally we got the 2026 engine regulations confirmed, and following on from my last video, I, like many, thought that the Red Bull and Porsche deal would be announced really quite quickly after. However, Audi stole a march on that one, confirming they'll be entering Formula One as engine partners with somebody. We don't know who that is yet. From the 2026 season onwards. Now, there are rumours that the Andretti Racing Team, the American outfit, will also looking to move into Formula One, as are Honda rumoured to looking to come back. Audi are rumoured to have close ties with, or close to a tie-up with the Sauber Racing Team that's currently known as Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo confirmed that they will no longer be title sponsors for the Sauber team from 2023 onwards, and so that leaves the gap for Audi. Now, there are also rumours that they, and because there's nothing confirmed yet, that they could go elsewhere: Williams, Aston Martin, McLaren also. Now, back to the Porsche deal. Sadly, Porsche announced in a statement that they could not, jointly with Red Bull, that they could not come to agreement on a deal. Now, it came down to really Porsche's integration into the Red Bull team. Red Bull really just wanted to give away the Red Bull powertrains division, or give them a share in that division. But Porsche really looked like they wanted something more and more of a stake in the team. Now, we've heard comments from Christian Horner, who was saying that, we've enjoyed our independence. That's what makes us a dynamic, strong team. We can think on our feet. We don't have a corporate company and have to play things a set way. And that's why we've won what we've won, and they don't want to. That's their DNA, and they don't really want to change that. So Porsche's statement effectively was the two companies have now jointly come to the conclusion that these talks no longer need to continue. The premise was that the partnership would be based on an equal footing, which would not only be an engine partnership but also the team. This could not be achieved. However, he did indicate that the manufacturer is leaving the door open on a future move into Formula One. With the finalised rule changes, the series nevertheless remains an attractive environment for Porsche and will continue to be monitored, it concluded. So Porsche have left the door open, but where could they go? Williams potentially, but they have a link with Mercedes, and it looks like it may be the Mercedes outfit or a Mercedes powered team where Porsche could go. As well, Audi, if they're, the Sauber team relationship doesn't work out. And they're the teams really. So you've currently got Sauber, Williams, Aston Martin and McLaren, the three latter, all engine suppliers from Mercedes. Now, Toto Wolff confirmed that, the Mercedes boss confirmed that they are looking to potentially drop a customer. The whole leasing of an engine business hasn't really been that fruitful for them. It's not really made them an awful lot of money, and so he said that because of that and the cost budget cap that they can charge their customers, which the FIA brought in to protect the smaller teams, limits what they can make. And so in order to sort of cut down production costs and the whole budget cap overall affecting teams, they're looking to drop one of them. Now, McLaren have already straight out said that, look, we're not a team that are looking to be taken over, and that would probably rule out a relationship with Porsche, because that's what sort of Porsche, well, why Porsche didn't go with Red Bull. They don't look like they just want to be just engine manufacturers. They're in there for some sort of partnership or team partnership going forward, which will be exciting. But let's see. So that leaves really Aston Martin or Williams. Now, both fantastic outfits. Williams with a massive history in Formula One, so it could be really interesting to see a tie-up with Williams Porsche or Aston Martin Porsche. Let's see how that one plays out. Audi didn't confirm where they're going, but they're closer tied with Sauber seems the case. But if not, the options are all the same, really. You've also got the Haas Formula One team, but they've got quite strong ties with Ferrari, and that doesn't look like it's going to change. We've seen the new Haas development came out almost like a Ferrari, didn't it? Once they upgraded this season, so they seem to have quite strong technical links. Not insinuating anything there, but you know, I don't see that changing. Now, the 2026 engine regulations, let's go through and see what that looks like. Well, what's staying the same? We've still got, unfortunately, the 1.6 V6 engines, turbo engines. They are largely going to remain the same as what we've got as the current designs. They've said they stuck with that because it improves raceability, because of the avoid the performance differentiations with having that smaller engine. Bit of a shame, because the noise they make isn't as great as we would sort of expected and wanted. Because everybody was going so green, we thought there may be chance for a V10 engine to come back into Formula One, but sadly that's not happening. Now, the ERS system, the energy recovery system, or as we've called it, is now changing, or it's growing bigger. That's currently at 120 kilowatts. That generates, it's now going to generate nearly 3 times more than that at 350 kilowatts. They're expecting that to bring in a 50% power increase. So I think that can help them go more green. They're also bringing in sustainable fuels, 100% sustainable fuel, and they're reducing the fuel rate to the engine also. So they're going from, currently they have a limit of 100 kilos of fuel for a race, and they're now dropping that significantly to 70 kilos per race, which would mean massive efficiency. Or we're going to see cars sort of a lot more of what we're seeing in the earlier sort of looking after the cars and fuel management and tyre management. Maybe that will be bigger. Now that's it for really what's going to change, stay the same. What's going to change is the big one really, is the MGU-H unit, which is the motor generator unit for heat. Now that's been removed. That keeps the turbocharger spooled, so it kills off sort of a bit of the turbo lag, and also they use the exhaust gases from that to generate heat. It's quite a complex component, and VW were the big ones sort of saying that, look, we don't want this anymore, or you know, it's a big reason for them to join was to remove that, just because it's massively complex and costly, and so they've got their wish. They've also said that the turbo lag, well, that means turbo lag will now return, so that's another element for the drivers to consider while driving. Will that improve any raceability on how they use their cars? So we'll see, but maybe might see more mistakes from that. They've also said that the variable trumpets are also banned. Now, the bigger change really in terms of the financial regulations, so there's a $95 million cost cap on the engines up until 2025. That will increase to 130 million for the 2026 season. I think that a lot will go for the R&D. This is intended to make Formula One cheaper and easier for new manufacturers to enter into Formula One. And that's what we've kind of seen with rumours of Honda, Andretti Racing, Audi, Porsche looking to enter into Formula One. So it's some exciting times ahead. Let's see where the land lays with where Porsche end up. Let's see where the tie-up with Audi comes in. Let's see which Mercedes team gets dropped, and I think that'll be where Porsche or Audi will really step in. But yeah, that's it. That's the update. Sad times that we've not had the Red Bull Porsche deal. I was really quite looking forward to that, but I'm sure they'll find a way somewhere. But they do have until the 15th of October, Porsche, to confirm their entry into Formula One. So the time is ticking. They've got about a month from now. So let's see where that ends up. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next video.